Have to make sure that we get all our shopping done before 7 p.m. every night because the major supermarkets close down. The community's sick to death of the crime that's been committed over and over again. People from Alice Springs don't feel safe at night. When we go to bed at night, we listen for every sound. Could this be someone breaking into our home? We know that our police force is under the pump. And there doesn't seem to be any real reprieve. Sure, there's another curfew, but it's not actually addressing the underlying problems that need to be dealt with within our community. And we still, even when the lockdown is lifted, we still have to make sure that we get all our shopping done before 7 p.m. every night because the major supermarkets close down because it's unsafe to shop after 7 p.m. when they used to be open till about 10 p.m. Our young people, they don't have the sort of upbringing in this town now, as certainly I did when I was younger. You could feel safe going with your friends to the cinema. It's school holidays, so other young people feel like they don't get the opportunity to just live freely in a community because of the behaviour, the crime that's being committed by others.
Where's the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese?
Where is Albanese? He's nowhere to be seen. He's completely MIA.
That's my style. I hope you've noticed that.
Where's the Indigenous Affairs Minister, Linda Burney?
She's unfit to be minister and she should resign.
And to the fact that it'll make a practical difference in the lives of First Nations people right across this country.
They seem to be very quiet on this issue, but we're very vocal about the voice, but very quiet on this right now.
Yeah, absolutely quiet. And they don't have a clue. They absolutely do not have a clue as to how to deal with these really difficult issues in places like Alice Springs and remote communities because they're utterly removed from the circumstances and they're not prepared to sit down and understand the reality of what goes on within our communities in outback Australia. And that's the reality of it. The sooner we get rid of this government, the sooner we can actually start applying some serious measures going forward to alleviate some of these problems and to help our most marginalised in practical terms.
Yes.
To watch people talk so much, and by people I mean those like the Prime Minister and Burney, to talk so much about how they
need a better government.
And they really do nothing about it. And then you have people like you and me, who others, spuriously claim to be racist in some way, sitting here saying, no, hang on, these are the lives of children initially and then adults who get ruined by a lack of intervention and a lack of help and no jobs and not going to school, etc. And all we're trying to say is that if you really want to help people, you've got to help them from the start, and you get shouted down for doing it.
That's exactly right. This Labor government, the Albanese government, the Territory government want to maintain
misinformation, disinformation.
Aboriginal people on welfare, on dependent on governments, instead of allowing them to stand on their own 2 feet and creating real jobs out on communities. Not a jobs program, but actually opening up for economic development opportunities in remote communities so that there's not this double standard going on. If life got better out at communities, we wouldn't have the influx of people in our towns, using the services. And you know what? The Territory is a haven for service providers as well. They siphon off the government just as much as everyone else. This whole structure needs to be changed, and the Albanese government is certainly not prepared to listen or make those changes. They continue down the same old, same old.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock. The clock's ticking, nothing's happened.
What you waiting for? What you waiting for?
Peter Dutton